What's up, believers? This is the 5th edition of Ask Eve video blog, where you've sent me your questions on Twitter and I'm taking the time to answer them. This is actually my second video blog from overseas, from the UK tour, and right now we are in Manchester, England. And tomorrow I hope to kind of get to see a little bit of Manchester, maybe do a little damage shopping, and of course do some damage in the ring, but that goes without saying, right? So let's get to your questions. The first one is from @thegame_Hunter Harris. His real name is Harris. And his question is, who has always inspired you in your life for everything you've done? This, I would have to say, is a question I think I've answered before, but I'd like to elaborate on it. But actually, it's my mother. My mother has always been a very strong figure in my life and very inspirational. She's a very strong woman. She's an educated woman. She's worked hard her entire life, and you know, I really look up to her, and I always have. And she's always just came through with great advice, and she's just an amazing person. And I've always kind of looked up to her, and you know, tried to more or less follow, you know, her footsteps in terms of being a strong and independent and educated woman. So that is that answer. The next question is from @Bree K2N1Fan, and her real name is Brianna Blank. And her question is, did you play any sports in high school? Well, actually I did. I up until my freshman year, I was a gymnast. I was a gymnast most of my life, and then freshman year I was on the gymnastics team for my high school, and then I stopped after my freshman year, and that was the end of my gymnastics career, because I kind of decided I wanted a life, and it was just, you know, really consumed your life, that lifestyle. But it taught me great things, discipline, and you know, I had a great time as a gymnast, and I think I learned a lot from it. Then, and I think it was my junior year, I also ran track and field. So I did that just kind of for fun, and but I enjoyed it. It was great experience. So the next question is from okay, oh, got it, @XEmilyBaby. Emily Brooke is her real name. And her question is, which past WWE diva would you like to tag team with the most? Which past WWE diva? That's the easy one. I would choose Victoria. Victoria was actually a good friend of mine, and you know, she really helped me out when I first started here in the WWE, and she's awesome, she's funny, she's exciting, she's athletic, and I think we would be awesome tag team partners. And then she could do the booty shake moonsault, and I could do the booty pop moonsault, and we'd just be moonsaulting all over people, and it'd be awesome. So I think that would be my tag team partner of choice. The next question is from @MisfitForLifeX3, and her real name is Christy Arrington. And her question is, when did you start dancing? What's your favorite type of dance? And what inspires you to dance? So I guess it's a three-part question. When did you start dancing? Well, I started dancing when, I don't even know, I guess I could walk and dance to Michael Jackson in my living room with my parents. I guess that's the technical answer to that. But really, when I started really enjoying dancing and realizing how much I loved it was in high school. And it was actually after I stopped gymnastics, and I actually helped start the first step team at my high school. So I was a part of the step team. I helped choreograph, and the truth is I never really was trained in dance. I just kind of learned from, I would watch music videos, I would, you know, I learned from my friends and from the team, and just try to, just kind of figured it out myself. But I really found a strong love for it, and I found that in high school through my step team, and coming up with my own dances. And they started off pretty bad, but looking back on tapes and stuff, actually, you know, I had a great time, and I really came a long way just by being on a dance team the 4 years in high school. And even though it was everything, you know, we didn't have a professional coach or anything like that, we did it all ourselves, but it was great fun. I guess the next part of that question is, what's your favorite type of dance? I'd have to say either hip hop or like lyrical and contemporary. I'm not as good at lyrical or contemporary, but I love watching it and I love learning it, and it's just it's much more expressive. But I have to say hip hop is my favorite. And the next part of that is what inspires you to dance. Well, for me, I don't know. It's just I think everyone has a way of expressing themselves, and for me, dance is almost like therapeutic, and that's why I still go take dance classes every once in a while, because I feel like there's just like a part of me that needs to get it out, that needs to just dance. So, everyone has something different. For me, it was dance. Like that's just something I love to do, and I feel good when I do it. And if I have like a lot of stuff in my mind, it's like a good way to kind of get it out of me. And I don't know if that kind of explains it, but the last question we'll be doing today is from @SheLooksGoodX. I like your username. She looks good. And her real name is Geraldine Sorto. And her question is, what are the things the WWE has done to improve your life? And how was it as far as you making friends and fitting in? It's a good question. Things that WWE has done to improve my life, well, it's done, completely changed my life. For one, since I won the Diva Search, which was basically 4 years ago, I have to say, I've had so many incredible life experiences. I've traveled all over the world. I've been to Iraq and Afghanistan. I've visited our troops. I've been a part of Make-A-Wish and WrestleMania Reading Challenge and all of these things that, for me, I feel like that has meant almost as much as what we do in the ring. Because it's just it's a great opportunity to grow. So WWE's definitely done that for me. How is it as far as you making friends and fitting in? It was, I think anybody will tell you. It's just like starting at a new school or something. You're the new kid, the new girl, and of course I came from the Diva Search, so I had that stigma attached to me. But I find that in almost all cases, if you give people no choice but to like you, then eventually they have to like you. Like you just, as long as you stay humble and try to just earn your respect and kind of stay, don't butt in other people's business. And, you have to learn those lessons the hard way. And trust me, I learned a lot of those the hard way myself. But I eventually, you just kind of find your way and find your friends and get to know people. But you have to kind of step out of your comfort zone and reach out to them and show them that your guard's not up, so their guard shouldn't be up. So it's kind of part of it. But now they're like, everyone is like family to me in the WWE, especially the Divas. So we're a great big crazy family. So that's that. Those are my 5 questions that I'm answering today from Manchester, England. So again, if you have other questions that you'd like me to answer, send them #AskEve to @EveMarieTorres on Twitter, and I will get to them as soon as possible, I promise.